Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, we're on the way. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's gone loose. And claimed it back swiftly. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. Great ball if he can get there. And he's taking no chances there. Nico Williams. Mbappe. He might be in here! Well timed, excellent interception. Vicario punts it upfield. Nico Williams. Nico Williams puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
There's the delivery. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Davis clears. Williams. Ødegaard. Well, there's a probing ball. Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nico Williams is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hakimi. And Hernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Alvarez. That is a brilliant interception. Gently done. Might be shapes to shoot. Oh, and one more try. And it's a goal.
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Could be danger here. And the finish. They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's been caught on it. There's the shot. He scores. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ødegaard. Rudiger calmly anticipates. And he's intervened well there. And it's been given away. Rudiger has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Nicely weighted ball. Foden. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Foden is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 10, Rodrigo. Number 7, Wirtz. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, important interception. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Osimhen being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Koundé. That's a nicely measured pass. And a header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned... He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And they are dragging it back! It's game on again!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 16, Rodri.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance to
11,
turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Number 20,
Played back in. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Endo. Number 95.
That is a little undercooked. Out to the left it goes.
Barella. Substitution.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Musiala. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And the shot! It's in! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Osimhen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Succumbs to the pressure. Cleared without complication. 5 minutes left on the clock. Musiala. He's free, he has got space. And he has been fouled there.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Oh, this is a great position.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Marquinhos. Hakimi. Davis.
There will be 5 minutes.
Chance here to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Vicario catches it safely. Burn. Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't...
Great chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Rudiger deals with that comfortably.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van der Ven cuts out the pass. De Ketelaere. Chip through. That is good alertness. Nico Williams. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That has been cut short. Nico Williams. Now it's Haaland. That's good play. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that was very necessary. That's the throw. Looks to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Nico Williams.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, what has happened here? Vietnam are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Haaland. Keeper's ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Rodrigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ta500. Nico Williams. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nico Williams. Here's Rodri. And here's Haaland. Nico Williams. Oh, that's neat. Pinches it off him. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Williams. Very nicely done. And the ball's a good one here. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Dijk.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Out of play for a throw. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Ta500. Ta500! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. Rodrigo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. No way through, so back it comes. Great hit!
At a time.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's heaved it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looks for the finish. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nico Williams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. That should get the job done. Rodrigo gets it away. Nico Williams. De Ketelada. And the flag has stayed down. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is ended up in no man's land. Rudiger. Rodrigo fiddles it through. Pedro Neto! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. And here's Alvarez. That is a good... Alvarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vietnam still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's a clever-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And that has added a Haaland! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So their
11,
fourth quarter of the game.
Alvarez. Number 19, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field, Number 22.
It's a mighty effort!
Number 16.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitutions taking place.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ødegaard. Can he latch on to this? That's going to go a long way. But they've got it again. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Endo. Number 10,
Vince, well
Rodrigo.
seen, saw that coming.
Coming
He
on the
read that
field.
really well and
Number
stopped it.
7, Vince. Number 18, Erling Haaland.
Oh, he's found some space here. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Now it's Osimhen. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland. Vince. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Ball is over the line. Ødegaard. Musiala. Now Ødegaard. Mbappe. It's a sweet ball, that. Araujo. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for options for movement. There's the hit! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Osimhen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, Pedro Neto.
Arsenal are able
Number
now to make their
33.
substitution. It's been on the cards for a few
Coming on
moments
the
now.
field.
This looks very
Number
much like a
37.
shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally
Number
surprising. The
95.
manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Vietnam complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe.
There will be
Easy
5
pickings
minutes
there.
added time.
Now it's Haaland. We are into stoppage time. Musiala. Rodri. Musiala. He's had it taken off him. Rodri. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala, he's got away, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's that. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Vietnam leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all beginning to work out.
Okay, interesting. And that should get the job done. cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. De Ketelaere. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Rodri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Foden. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Some good work on the right flank here. Van der Ven does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Foden. Oh, they can break here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Foden! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Van der Ven. Barella. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now that's well seen too. And he's had it nicked away. Doku. De Ketelaere. And here's Osimhen. Havertz. Oh, great chance. And the flag has a go!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van der Ven. Doku. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Koundé.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rodri. And here's Osimhen. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Havertz. Doku. Havertz. Havertz puts a cross in. Rodrigo. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. De Ketelaere. Mbappe.
Added time.
Lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going to be disappointed with that. Doku. Doku! Has fallen kindly here. Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud.
And there is the half-time whistle. Vietnam head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Koundé. And here's Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party... Oh, that's ambitious. Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. That is wonderful to watch. A quite brilliant finish.
Well, the keeper had no chance. He's absolutely nailed that one.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Rodrigo, decent hit! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the lead now is... Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barella, looking for the run. De Ketelaere. Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And oh, what has happened here? Alvarez. Great ball if he can get there. Doku. Out to the right, played back in. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Van der Ven clears. Well, that's beautifully weighted. This is promising. Oh, that's nice. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. Oh no, what has happened here? He's one-on-one, and a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and again! And he's following up! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Barella.
So, time for changes 11, on both sides, actually. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rodri.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Coming on the field, number 19, Bernardo Silva.
Vitz.
Number 4, Pedro
Nice
Neto.
interception.
Number
His
7,
positioning was spot on.
Vitz. Number 13,
They're trying
Isak.
everything to subdue him here.
20,
Yeah, they've got to be careful,
Endo.
Peter, that they don't
Number
allow their attempt to
33,
snuff out the threat now to turn into a
Substitution.
discipline.
Nico Williams. Haaland. He's had a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Haaland knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Vietnam have their second corner now. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Haaland.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looks to the other side. Hakimi. Musiala.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Neto. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Chouameni. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, we're on the way. Well, it looked promising. Oh, what a mistake! He's one-on-one, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rodrigo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Hernandez is in a really good position out wide. And that has been cleared. Mbappe. Koundé doing full tilt down the left. Now it's Rodrigo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that was vital. Doku. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's well spotted. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Thuram. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Rodri. Hakimi. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bernardo Silva, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rafael Leao. Now the finish! Goal! Arsenal!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more...
Oh, what has happened? Big chance! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that has been knocked clear. Can he finish? Rudiger getting this one clear. Doku looking for the run. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had it nicked away. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. No way through there. Works it forward. Musiala. Musiala! That was superb goalkeeping.
Musiala is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. Musiala. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van der Ven. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Vietnam were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Thuram.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rafael Leao really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10, Rodrigo.
Rudiger.
Coming on the field.
And they win it
Number
back
18,
again.
Haaland.
Hits
Number
one!
4,
Oh, he's managed to get it all
Substitution in
wrong.
progress.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
Hakimi. That is good alertness. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hernandez. And here's the chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arsenal applying the press here, a high press. Pedro Neto! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Doku. Haaland. That pass has been well intercepted. Osimhen looking to shake off some... And he'll shoot here! And the ball's come loose here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe. Osimhen. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Has a go! It's anyone's ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Can he get it through? Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri cuts out the pass. Pass is short and sharp. And the keeper's given it away. Van Dijk cuts it out. Doku. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Haaland proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great chance! And he's there to get it away.
Vietnam are certainly now looking like a sorry lot.
He's through and all alone! Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Fritz. Number 19, Bernardo Silva. Number 16, Rodri. Number 21, Hernandez. Coming on the field, number 14, Musiala. Number 9, Federico Valverde.
Arsenal are making a change now.
20, Endo.
3-0 and
Number
things are
5,
starting to look
Gabriel.
awfully cosy. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Endo has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. No, he's missed it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Musiala! And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.